Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-dive in deep into a topic that has been generating a ton of buzz online: jaw training. We're going to talk about how you can potentially achieve a more defined, chiseled jawline. We'll break down two of the most popular methods out there: mewing and chewing mastic gum. Is it all just hype? Or is there real science behind it? Let's find out. First up, let's tackle mewing. What exactly is it? Despite the cute name, it's not about cats. Mewing is a term for a specific tongue posture technique popularized by British orthodontist Dr. John Mew and his son, Dr. Mike Mew. The core idea is simple: change your resting tongue position to influence your facial structure over time. So, how do you do it? It's all about training your tongue to rest fully against the roof of your mouth or the palate. This means not just the tip of your tongue behind your front teeth, but the entire middle and back portion as well. To get a feel for it, try swallowing. That position your tongue naturally goes into when you swallow. That's essentially the mewing position. You should feel a slight upward pressure. Your lips should be gently closed, and your teeth should be either lightly touching or very slightly apart. The key is to make this your default unconscious resting posture 24/7. The theory behind mewing is that this constant, gentle upward pressure from the tongue can encourage the maxilla, that is your upper jaw, to grow more forward and upward. This, in turn, can lead to better facial alignment, a stronger profile, improved nasal breathing, and a more defined jawline because it positions the lower jaw correctly. Proponents believe that our modern soft diets and habits like mouth breathing have led to underdeveloped jaws, and mewing is a way to counteract that. It's important to understand this isn't a quick fix. We're talking about a long-term habit change. You won't see results overnight. It takes months, even years, of consistent practice for any potential changes to become noticeable, especially in adults whose bones are already fully developed. Consistency is everything. Now, let's talk about the second piece of the puzzle: strengthening the jaw muscles themselves. This is where mastic gum comes in. What is mastic gum? It's a natural resin that comes from the mastic tree, found primarily on the Greek island of Crete. It's been chewed for centuries for its health benefits, but recently it's gained fame as a natural tool for jaw muscle development. Unlike regular chewing gum, which is soft and sugary, mastic gum is incredibly tough. It's said to be up to 10 times harder than typical gum. This resistance provides a serious workout for your masseter muscles, which are the main chewing muscles located on the sides of your jaw. Think of it like this: if you want to build your bicep muscles, you lift weights. If you want to build your jaw muscles, you need to give them something challenging to work against. Chewing tough mastic gum regularly can lead to hypertrophy of the masseter muscles. That's just a fancy word for muscle growth. When these muscles get bigger and stronger, they can create a wider, more angular and square appearance to the lower part of your face, contributing to that coveted chiseled look. It's a very direct way to target and build the muscles that define your jaw's shape. So, how do you use mastic gum safely and effectively? Start slow. This stuff is no joke. If you go too hard too soon, you risk jaw pain, headaches, or even TMJ issues, which is a disorder of the jaw joint. Begin by chewing a small piece for just 15 to 30 minutes a day. You can split this into a few sessions. As your jaw gets stronger, you can gradually increase the duration or the size of the gum piece. A good routine might be chewing for an hour a day, maybe on alternate days, to give your muscles time to recover and grow, just like you would with any other muscle group after a gym workout. Always listen to your body. If you feel any sharp pain or clicking in your jaw joint, stop immediately and rest. It's about building strength, not causing injury. Now, for the big question, does this stuff actually work? Let's look at the evidence. For mewing, the scientific community is still somewhat divided. Most of the evidence is anecdotal personal stories and before and after pictures shared online. While there are many compelling testimonials, there's a lack of large-scale, peer-reviewed clinical trials specifically on mewing's effects on adults. However, the underlying principles are rooted in established orthodontic concepts like functional appliances that guide jaw growth in children. The idea that pressure shapes bone, known as Wolff's Law, is a valid biological principle. So, while it's not a guaranteed miracle, the theory is plausible. For mastic gum, the logic is more straightforward and widely accepted. It's based on the basic principle of muscular hypertrophy. If you work out a muscle against resistance, it will grow. There is plenty of scientific evidence showing that increased chewing force and duration can lead to larger masseter muscles. Studies on ancient populations who ate tough, unprocessed diets show they had significantly stronger and larger jaw structures than we do today. So, using mastic gum to simulate a tougher diet makes a lot of sense from a biological perspective. You are directly training the muscles responsible for that strong jaw appearance. So, what's the ultimate combination? Many people find the best results by combining both mewing and chewing mastic gum. Think of it as a two-pronged attack. Mewing works on the underlying bone structure and posture from the inside out, promoting proper facial development and alignment. It's the foundational work. Mastic gum, on the other hand, works on the muscles from the outside in, building the size and definition that sits on top of that bone structure. Together, they address both the skeletal framework and the muscular overlay. One helps create the right canvas, and the other helps paint the picture. Before you start your jaw training journey, a few important points. First, manage your expectations. These are not overnight changes. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You need to be patient and consistent for months or even years. Second, proper technique is crucial, especially with mewing. Incorrect posture, like pushing your tongue against your front teeth, can do more harm than good. Watch tutorials, do your research, and make sure you're feeling the pressure in the right place, the roof of your mouth. And with mastic gum, start slow to avoid injury. Finally, genetics still play the biggest role in your facial structure. These techniques can help you maximize your genetic potential, but they won't magically transform you into someone else. Body fat percentage is also a huge factor. You could have the strongest jaw muscles in the world, but if they're hidden under a layer of fat, you won't see that definition. So, a healthy diet and exercise are key complements to any jaw training routine. In conclusion, jaw training through methods like mewing and mastic gum offers a fascinating natural approach to potentially enhancing your facial aesthetics. Mewing focuses on long-term postural correction to influence bone structure, while mastic gum provides a direct workout to build your jaw muscles. While more rigorous scientific research is needed, especially for mewing in adults, the underlying principles are logical. They represent a commitment to improving your body's natural function and form. If you're curious to try it, remember to be patient, be consistent, and most importantly, be safe. Do your research, start slow, and listen to your body. That's all for today's deep dive. I hope this breakdown was helpful and gave you a clear understanding of mewing and mastic gum. Have you tried either of these methods? What was your experience? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one.